I know everyone loves to talk about next of kin and this person's next of kin. This person is my next of kin and all that. And the major reason why most people like to make someone their next of kin is because they want this person to actually have access to all their money in case of an unfortunate situation of the person's demise. Yes, and in most cases where people use next of kin is in their bank accounts, and they want this person that they've made their next of kin to have access to their money in case they die, in case of their demise or they are deceased. But unfortunately, in most cases, this said next of kin don't usually have access to this money after the owner of the account or the person that actually owns the money is dead. And the major reason this next of kin don't usually get access to this money or they find it difficult to bring that money out of the bank account is majorly because as a next of kin, before a bank can give the money to you, or they have to go through a process called a legal probate. So legal probate is a process whereby the bank they make inquiries through the legal process to inquire and do the necessary things just to be sure that the person that have claimed to be the next of kin is actually the next of kin. Doesn't matter in documents this next of kin bring or anything they do, they still have to go through that legal probate. That is not bad, but the issue with legal probate is that it takes a lengthy period before they can be done with it, and also it requires a lot of money. It's expensive to go to the legal probate. So in some cases, some people that they think that the money in their account is not even up to the amount that it will cost them for legal probate, or some will think after the extra, because after the whole process the family or the next of kin will have to forego a certain substantial amount of money to cover up for the legal probate and legal process that the bank went through. The bank will not do that with their own money. So sometimes after removing the legal probate fee, the money left might not be much, and in some cases some family might not want to wait for that long. So in most cases they just forego the money, which means everything you work for, the people you actually did a lot for, that you left money for, might not be able to have access to that money. And now there are solutions. There are three things that you can do to make sure that once there is unfortunate incident happen, which is a nature call, once it happens, the person you want to have access to your money will have access to your money. There are three things that you can do. The number one you can do is to make the person you actually want to make your next of kin is to make the person a signatory to your account, which is something I know most people might not want to do, because even before you die, even when you're alive, this person, if you make this person a signatory to your account, they can actually extract money and bring money from your account even without your consent once they are a signatory. So I know most people might not want to do that. That's the first thing you can do. And the second thing you can do is to prepare a legal will, which will serve as proof, as proof of legitimacy of your next of kin. But most people don't like to write will. Most people don't like, so most people might not buy this idea as well. But the best thing you can do, instead of using someone as your next of kin, you might make them your next of kin actually. But if you want everything to be easy for them, at the end of the day, you need to request for a POD form from the bank. POD, which means payable on debt. You need to request for that certificate. Then you fill it. You fill the name of the person you want to have access to your money, and all of that, and you do everything. So now, once this happens, in any case, if it happens, the only thing, the person's name you've imputed to have access to the money payable on debt, the only thing the person needs to come with is a debt certificate. Once this individual have been able to provide the debt certificate, which is a legitimate document proving and showing the cause, the date, and everything surrounding the person's debt, if this person is able to provide it, as long as their name is on the payable on debt, they're able to provide the debt certificate. That is all they need. Everything will be, all the money in the account will be given to them without going through the process of legal probate, and then any issues, requesting for certificates, requesting them to answer certain questions. They won't need all that. So I hope this helps someone. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.